As you can see in the last episode, we were able to expand our garage finally, so we can actually now have the engine crane to pull motors out and stick them on the stand here. I don't know if we'll end up doing that yet. Let's see what's available. Alright. Manufacturing. I am the victim of a defect. The manufacturer says that it's my fault because the ABS pump failed. The brakes jammed and it happened somehow. The car slid, no, it's a little scraped up. The important thing is that I'm fine. Make a general reconnaissance of damage and repair any broken components. After the brakes, I think it'll be useful to replace the steering wheel and the airbag is a useful thing. Right. Okay, that looks all messed up. Move that onto lift A. And while we're there, we might grab a few more cars. Yeah, I'll take that one. And maybe the RX-7. Okay, that is the worst looking RX-7 I have ever seen. That car is trashed. And I'll leave that one open so I can finish this story mode job and get another. It'll be... No, I can just take it. Okay, enough faffing around. Right headlamp, front bumper. I am not looking forward to trying to spell that. Thankfully, it's a lot easy. I just need to get a little bit. And front bumper, I think that's what I needed. I also need to get a front license plate because otherwise we'll piss and moan about that. Alright. Now what else did he want? It's something about the steering wheel. And that might be needed. So I'm going to stick that back in for now. And then I am going to go into my inventory and wipe everything. Strange enough, it said it was empty earlier when I tried. Now, it doesn't say to replace the wheel in here, so I'm not going to. Alright, I've done that. Okay, to change the oil as well. I think I'll wait on refilling it to see if there's anything damage in the motor first. Yeah, that's a quick and easy job, so I'll probably just wait till this one's done. Alright, okay, that oil pan looks trashed. So it's coming off. Good thing I didn't put oil straight back into it. And I gotta take the manifold off, don't I? It's got to come off anyway. So here's the gearbox. Wow, this car is trashed. And let's go into examine mode. That needs replacement. That needs replacement. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here that's mangled. Radiator's headed as well. I do think it did crash it, so that's understandable. And certainly the damage to the brakes, if he locked them up, it would have trashed them. Okay. It's best to... That might need work. Don't know yet. later once I've dealt with the box. And oh yeah, I do have to go back up to top and take the starter off, don't I? I do not know why they have to hide the starter motor under there. But it's hard to get at. Alright, that's coming off. So is this. Yep, there I had it. Should I better run this in scans and tests while I have the car apart. This is probably going to take a while. Oh yes, spark plugs need to come out. These spark plugs are shagged. Although that's fine. That needs to come out. That needs to come out. I better run that. And yeah, the alternator's stuffed as well. So is the water pump. And the belts. That's all going to come off. And yep, that's needed desperate attention. Oh, this is snowballing. This job is snowballing. It's turning into a major. That's coming off. So is that. Okay, yeah. Maybe I better run a compression test just in case. I have a feeling this is going to turn into a major. Anyway, this particular engine you've got to take all the little camshaft caps off one at a time. Unlike some of the others where you just have to click on the camshaft and it just comes out. And it's usually a bit of an ordeal. As again, I've seen it happen being done in real life, and it takes a lot longer than you would expect to undo a few bolts. Well, as long as you, unless you're like willing to accidentally mess up the camshaft or the caps, or even the cylinder head if you do it wrong. So it's something of an incentive to get it done right. Yeah. Yes, I was going to run a compression test, wasn't I? Alright. That appears to be acceptable. And of course, none of the parts I can repair are even worth attempting repairing. Oh, I might need to do that as well. Let's have a look. See, brake pads. Yes, I do need to do the tyres. Let's do them first. With a bigger garage in the end, there's just me in here, so it's not like I'm going to get through the cars quicker. It does mean I can take on more jobs at once. Or maybe keep a lifter spare for my own projects. Although I'll probably wait till I can do body repairs, because basically I can't stand it when not every single thing on my car is 100%. And this is going to be a while. 205, 45, 16. 204, 45. Ah, I've forgotten now. God, I hate doing this. I hated doing this when I was working at a car dealership, because I always had to write these down, otherwise I'd forget them. And yes, I did have it right. car dealership and I was dealing with parts and bits and pieces all the time. So I actually wrote everything down. Obviously, I'm not doing this here because it simply would take so much longer and there isn't really enough room on my desk. At least I've got my mic in front of me and everything. The job can get pretty hectic at times. I never actually had to do any of the wheel balancing or actually work on the cars. I was the guy who had to find all the parts, so the actual sourcing bits and pieces I'm actually quite familiar with. I did quite enjoy my time there, though I was somewhat in over my head. You know, they said no experience necessary, but I think what they really needed was someone who had a lot more experience than I did. I think the plan was that they were going to train me, although I don't think they informed the guy who was actually supposed to do the work. We'll take these off while I'm at it. And that stuff's all out. And so is that one. So I'll need 2 rubber bushings before you think of anything else. Oh, that was handy. Alright, I'll stick those on first. That way they absolutely positively cannot be forgotten. So, oil pan, front exhaust section, plus lots and lots of other little bits. 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. I'm going to get these brakes out of the way before I do anything else. I'll use these front brakes. Okay, so that's that bit. Alright. Now, did I actually start? No, I haven't. Box. One of those, and that. Oh, that was nice and easy. It's nice when you can get everything from the same menu. Back in, and that wheel on. It's actually starting to look like a complete car again. Now I can go back up into the engine bay and make sure I put the starter motor and all the other bits. Alright. I always keep looking for the button on that side. Because again, force of habit from the previous game here. Okay, that's fine. And there's just a bunch of stuff now. Oh, hang on, wait, is it that one? No, it's that one. Shaft. Alright, I'm just going to put those bits on. Was that a different one? Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. I'll just dump that in here. Condition. Oh no, just get in there. What a dumbass. There we go, there's the right camshaft. I am not on the ball today. Okay, there we go on. Belt's in acceptable condition. done. Now, plugs, leads. I shouldn't have done that. This and no, wait, that's not it. Ignition wires. Of course, their ignition leads here. It doesn't help that seeing as that I've actually done work in the automotive industry that I actually know what a lot of these parts are called, or well, called in my part of the world, and then I get a little confused when they're called something else in the game. Oh, that's actually screwed, isn't it? I actually didn't notice when I pulled that off how stuffed it was. Alright. Now I think I'll go underneath and deal with this underneath first. Before we forget. So I need an oil pan. Front exhaust section and oil filter. And wave 4. Yeah. Wave 4 and just exhaust section. I think that's the right one. No, that's the other one. Of course, it's never the one that I want it to be, but let's see, and I better put that in one under here, otherwise I'll forget. And then first things first. Some oil in. Decent amount, and then we shall I do dislike it how the sound of my keyboard gets into the audio for this, but it can't really be helped because my mic basically has to sit right behind the keyboard unless I want to lean off to one side and talk to it that way, but that gets very uncomfortable very quickly. And yeah, that cover needs to be done as well. So cover. Belt tensioner, water pump, and alternator. Tensioner. Belt. And water pump. Alternator. I do have some fond memories of the car parts job, like going and picking up parts from Repco and riding the parts department's little 50cc scooter. It was a lot of fun. Even if it was flat out at 50 kilometers an hour. I was actually the only person who actually rode that because my boss actually had a motorcycle license and could use the motorcycle side of the dealership's 125cc scooter. Belt B. Okay, which belt was it again? Oh, it was belt A. What an idiot. The worst part of when riding that scooter was going out to the wreckers to pick something up, as it was a long 70km/h section and you could just, with nowhere for me to pull over, and you could just guarantee I'd end up with a van riding 2 inches from the back of my bike. Although one thing was when we first got that scooter is that I got a free motorcycle riding lesson from one of motorcycle people on that side of the dealership, and it was actually a brand spanking new motorbike. And between the time we got that and I left working at that dealership, they put about 60 kilometers on it, which was pretty impressive when you think I never went more than kilometers from the home base on the thing. I was just going uptown, and I actually walked to Repco from where I worked once. And I actually went to get a radiator cap for my car because it was leaking, and well, I took advantage of my employee discount for that. Yeah, I've done everything there, so that's that one done. So I got about $10 off. Alright, I'm trying to decide whether I should leave this till next time or deal with the thing. I actually think I'll leave it till next time. I'm just going to move this one up, and we will see you then. So I'll see you next time.